Now, we said we were going to come out the gates charging like a minotaur. That's a fucking thing.
Yeah.
With this wrestling channel,
I don't remember ever saying that, but okay.
I said it to myself.
No.
But it appears that our compatriot in wrestling crime is being a ninny over his damned broken hoof. Keeping with the Minotaur theme. So we've kind of been on delay mode with the wrestling thing. So this is a filler episode. Really. But just to give you a quick idea of what we'll be doing, there's already tons of fucking wrestling channels that, you know, do a play-by-play of what's going on in the weekly episodes. So our plan is not to do that, but rather go over the highlights as we see fit. Not every single highlight, just shit that we want to fucking rant about, really. Highlights, lowlights that we want to rant about in the week of wrestling. One for Raw, one for SmackDown, and we'll do that. And possibly NXT, though since that is pre-filmed, a lot of people already know, so I don't know how that's going to go. But the point is, we're going to, instead of doing the standard episode by episode, tick them off, this is what happened, this is who won thing, we're just going to do little rants.
Yeah, that's basically what
about wrestling. Yeah. And then, of course, we will cover the pay-per-view events and bigger events.
I think those will be more
in their rightful way.
Yeah.
And that'll be the plan. But in the meantime, let's start with a fucking rant because I'm fucking pissed about something. Now, there were some call-ups. And first, we got Paige and her Absolution cronies.
Horrible name.
Which was Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose.
Yep.
Now, I was a little confused about Mandy Rose because she hadn't had many matches in NXT. In fact, she had like 2 televised ones.
Yep.
So I was like, what the fuck is this? But she's proved suitable enough. She's actually, you know, better than fucking watching Alicia Fox. That's for fucking sure. But, you know, so I'm all right with it now. Although initially I was like, huh? Who?
And that name.
And Sonya Deville, I thought, was great already in NXT. And she has proven to be the best call-up thus far.
Yeah. She
looks lethal. She has presence. And her, you know, skill set in the ring is fucking awesome. So I have no complaints in regards to her. Now, where they were going with Absolution, basically like a Shield ripoff thing.
I guess.
So I guess that's okay, but it felt a little weak. Now that Paige is out, it makes you wonder why should we care about this? Mm-hmm. But it really is going on the theme that these girls built for themselves. And like I said, Sonya Deville herself, she could just shoot off on her own now, and that's it. I mean, she's proven very capable.
So on the Raw side of call-ups,
it could have been worse.
It's
okay. I mean, it's bad that Paige is out, but other than that, I mean, it could have been worse. It actually helped their roster.
On
SmackDown, though, and I am loath to fucking say this because I love Ruby Riott.
You have your current freaking body is Ruby Riott. I don't
even
know what that means.
I actually traded bodies with her. I love her so much. But I literally love Ruby Riott. Like, please marry me right now. No, but I fucking love her. I loved her in NXT. I've seen a lot of her stuff in Shimmer and other indies.
You would lick her butt.
I would lick her butt for free, even if it was dirty. I don't even care.
Uh-huh.
The point is, I love Ruby Riott. And it's not just that shallow, I like her hawk face type of love. No, I actually love her as a wrestler. She's very capable. I told you countless times while watching NXT that she was ready to go to the main roster. So when I found out she was going to the main roster, I was excited.
Mm-hmm.
But then this happened.
Yep.
A fucking Riot Squad. And that's the worst part, man. They made her the fucking frontispiece of this entire little stable.
Which you think would be good.
When I first heard Riot Squad.
Oh, she's going to be like the cool leader. Cool.
Yeah, I was fucking like, hell yeah.
You're getting ready to buy your merch and shit?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I was ready to buy merch. But then, the squad, as it were, fucking sucked. And I don't even understand why this is a thing.
Nope.
First of all, it seemed from the get-go, it seemed like they were just doing an exact copy of Absolution.
Yeah.
Only shitty. Like, it's the same thing. Why are you rebelling? First of all these three girls were faces. Liv Morgan, fucking Sarah Can't Talk Logan, and Ruby Riott were faces in NXT. And all of a sudden they're villains?
Yep.
For no fucking reason. They've turned heel. And
there's no real drive for anything.
Yeah, it's very unclear. At least with Absolution, they have the old fucking tried and true a million times, I feel unappreciated, angle. Fine. With the Riot Squad, you're like, well, what's the point of this? I don't get it. Some vague fucking notion that they have to fucking kick ass, but then they don't do that ever. And okay, fine. Let's make a squad let's make a stable that's determined to do something, but they don't quite get there at first. That's more of a face thing than a heel thing. Because as heels, these fuckers have absolutely flopped. They're zero effectiveness, man. Liv Morgan is the most...
That's pretty sad.
She's become the most visible and capable looking of the three.
And she was not great in NXT.
She was not great. Ruby Riott was the most talented in terms of her skill set and her move set in the ring. And, she can talk on the microphone well enough. But then they give her these scripted lines that fucking sound shitty as hell. Don't make any sense with her character or the vibe of her. Really, because she has no character in the main roster. It's like, what is this? Where'd you get this from? I don't understand why she is like this anymore. Or, all of a sudden. So she has zero character. She's getting these scripted lines that sound like shit. You don't feel threatened by her because she doesn't sound very threatening. And second, when she gets in the ring, you make her puss out. She sells so well that the few moves she gets in are completely overwhelmed by her being beat up.
Yeah, it's like the Dolph Ziggler effect.
24/7. Fuck, Dolph Ziggler looks like God now.
Well, Dolph Ziggler for a while there.
Fuck, man.
Where he's just selling and getting his shit kicked in.
And I don't understand the logic behind this. What are you trying to achieve with this stable? You run them out the ring every fucking time. You make them look like complete pussies. Whenever they do get the upper hand on somebody, it's because they all work as a group. And even then, all of a sudden, fucking Charlotte or Naomi Hulk out and beat all of them and run them out again.
Yep.
Every single time, they're running away like pussies. And the only ones that get any good action or the only one actually get any good action is Liv Morgan. And by good action, I mean she actually has some of her moves and her counter, her offensive shown on screen. Because every time I've seen now, I do watch a foreign feed of this. I don't watch the American feed. But I'm pretty sure their cut to commercial cues are the same as the American feed. So every time Ruby Riott is about to do her thing, actually get some moves in, they cut to commercial. So all you see is her getting beaten up. Oh, then they cut to commercial. Now, since I get the full feed, I see what's going on. I don't know if they do this in the US, but they sure do this in the fucking forum feed. And they show you what's going on during the commercials in a tiny little screen. So if you're an American and you see the American feed, does this happen with you? If so, even then it fucking sucks because the fucking screen's like this small and you don't give a fuck because some asshole's trying to sell you deodorant or some shit. And you're like, what the fuck, man? Can we at least see her fucking do something? Oh no, by the time those age-long commercials come back, guess what? She's getting her fucking ass reamed by fucking fist, man. Fucking sucks.
It's not good.
Every single time, man.
Let's also just add a random T to her name for no reason.
Well, apparently it had some copyright fucking problems. I'm okay with that. If I had already had some Ruby Riott merch, I would have been like, serious fucking dude. Now I'm Ruby Riott. instead of Ruby Riott. But whatever. I'm okay with that. The point is, the fuck? Why is she a bad guy? Why does she suck?
Why does she keep getting her ass destroyed and ragdolling everywhere? Which brings us to our next point. Punk rock ragdoll.
This is not even a problem with Ruby Riott. This is a problem with everybody on the fucking roster. And that doesn't have to do with them. It has to do with the insistence of the company to push their little tagline nicknames.
She already had a nickname in NXT. Why did they change it to a ragdoll?
Doesn't fucking even... Nothing.
Well, it does make sense the way she's being currently used as a rag to freaking clean your ass with.
It fucking sucks. That's not even a Ruby Riott issue. That's an everybody issue. I don't want to hear the monster among men every single fucking time I see Braun. I don't want to hear the fucking Beast every time I see Brock Lesnar. I don't want to fucking hear the Red Machine or any other fucking misnomer that they've given Kane over the years. It sucks, man. It sucks every time. Every fucking wrestler, that's like they have to push it. Mm-hmm. And SmackDown has now done this thing where they have the fucking scrolling letters that just shove it in your face. Oh, that's the rock star. Fucking crap, dude. I get it that you're trying to sell merch. We understand who these characters are. You don't have to fucking shove it in our faces every single time. It's already a blunt art.
Yep.
It's already like dead in your face stupid. Let's face it here. Wrestling is stupid. But that's good. That's why we love it. But then you have to pretend that we don't know that. You have to condescend to us by fucking showing us that and telling that every fucking second. And then on top of that, you go back and you forget all that shit. And you're like, oh, let me see this little match again with Ruby Riott. Oh, look at that. She's getting butt creamed by everybody on the fucking planet. Like air could push her over at this point.
Yep.
Fine. Let's say she doesn't. See, that's the thing that kills me. I know she's very capable in the fucking ring. And she's done... I've yet to see, besides her little kick, I've yet to see her exhibit any of the athleticism that she exhibited in NXT. And that's not her fault. It's what they're booking her as. It fucking sucks. A complete ass wimp. It pisses me off because they've done this before with people.
What's an ass wimp?
Her, apparently. It pisses me off because they've done this with other people, and they can very rarely work their way out of that.
This whole recent call-ups make no, like making Bobby Roode a face makes no sense.
That fucking sucks. What the fuck, man? He's the worst face ever. Uninteresting shit on the mic.
It seems like whoever's running SmackDown doesn't see NXT.
Apparently
and
not.
They're just like, oh, this person, let's make them a wiener that sucks donkeys.
Very confusing choices. Like the Baron Corbin. I hate Baron Corbin.
He sucks.
But the whole way they've pushed his character and or not. Why? I don't understand. Why is he a complete wiener 1 second? All of a sudden he's like a demigod.
And they're like pimping him out as the coolest guy ever. But like 2 seconds ago, he's just a wiener.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. But the problem here is, again, Ruby Riott, straight out the gate, let's just make her a weenie. Her and her crew a complete pack of weenies. And ruin... Look, Sarah Logan can't talk for shit.
No.
But she's at least a capable wrestler somewhat. You know? Was she ready for the main roster? No. Not at all. She is horrible in the main roster.
Yeah. Not to mention that
she fucking stumbles, she botches, and then her mic skills are fucking shit.
Not to mention that these three call-ups make no sense together.
Neither does Absolution.
No, but at least you're like, no, you're right. They don't make any sense, but it's even more like baffling with the Riot Squad because they suck so bad. So you don't see any reason for them being called up.
Character-wise, none of the two girl stables make any fucking sense. Why the fuck is a MMA fighter, kind of gladiator type character, coupled with like a pretty athletic type and a goth chick? It makes no fucking sense. Well, I don't understand. But at least they have that thing where, oh, maybe they're her acolytes because they're trying to pay respect to what she did, that being Paige.
Yeah.
At least that kind of makes some sort of fucked up sense. Stupid, idiotic wrestling sense. the Riott Squad is like, why is like this weird athletic pretty girl and a hick following a punk chick?
And why are they evil?
To do what? What are they doing? I don't understand what they're fucking doing.
There is no plot.
And then on top of that, they're fucking weenies.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it, man. I hate it because I know it's going to be the death knell for Ruby Riott.
Yeah.
That's it. Unless by some miracle they start writing her different, or she gets the gumption to say, hey, the fuck is this bullshit? She's done. That's it. It's going to run its course and that's it. Or, maybe she'll last there at the bottom of the fucking ladder and, that'll be it.
Yep.
Then that's done. And that pisses me off because it's so hard for people to get there and for them to just fluff up the roster for no good reason and then do it in such a fucking stupid way baffles me. It shouldn't baffle me because we should be used to this
we're
by now.
used to
But
it.
it's because like some people bemoan the Ascension being wasted because at one point they liked them in NXT. What's the same fucking thing here?
Yeah.
For me with Ruby Riott.
That's a whole nother rant of just how wasted some people are.
Yeah. And we were discussing this in terms of call-ups. They have ample room to use all this talent. Introduce trios matches. Introduce mixed challenge matches. Not just a mixed challenge special into the show. And you can use your entire roster of call-ups. Instead of
making
making
wieners and lame guys.
Fucking shit, dude.
Yep. So that's our rant on our Ruby Riott Squad.
If they fucking waste her more than they already have, I'm gonna punch Vince in his fucking gonads.
Yep.
And stuff an XFL ball up his damn dick hole. Anyway, it's been Ahab and the Goontick. We're the Wrestle Ramblers, and I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, you are.
Hit like, share, subscribe, and those notifications, because we're out.